Morning, everyone. So, getting ready to try and start my day. I am so tired. The stress of yesterday and being overdue my B12 is making my life a little harder. But sure, not that Northern Ireland healthcare professionals give a shit, because who cares about women in Northern Ireland? So, I just wanted to come on to update you to say that I have emailed my surgery, Practice 400, to now ask that I prescribed things to self-inject. I will again take control of my own healthcare again. Not that they should have full control anyway. Everybody should be in control of their own healthcare. But these bastards just keep trying to hinder me at every turn. So I am not giving them any more control over the energies in my life. So I have wrote to Practice 400 and I've highlighted how they are also weaponizing my health against me, just the same way oral surgery did. Oral surgery tried to reduce my B12 injections. Guidelines changed years ago, right? By the way, I've been getting B12 injections since about 2011. This is not a new thing. So oral surgery, they'd wrote to me and said that there was a change in guidance and that my injections would have to go from every 3 months to every 6 months. And I was like, no, because even 3 months is a stretch, right? But they don't give you any more. It is so hard to get a proper understanding and respect for people who rely on B12 injections. Anyway, so I got that letter and I rang up the Pernicious Anemia Society, of which I am a member and have been a member since my diagnosis. And they told me to tell the surgery, if they reduce my injections, that I will have to report them and take action. That's it. So I went off to the treatment room, sitting there already prepped and all on the chair, and said to the nurse, listen, I got the letter and blah, blah, blah. You have said this, and I have to tell you that if you do that, I have to take action. So she scurries off to a GP and comes back. And there was a back and forth. I think she went about 2 or 3 times. And at one point, she was coming back to tell me that they weren't going to give me my injection that day. And I says, I'm not leaving here until you give me my injection. That's what I came for, not for anything else. That was all recorded too. I have been recording health department services, phone calls, appointments, everything for years since my employment case against the Belfast Trust. Please bear in mind, I am ex-trust staff. I am from a HSCNI family. I'm not even calling it the NHS anymore because it doesn't fully align with the NHS. We're different. People need to really understand that. So yes, if it can happen to me, it can happen to anybody. And I have highlighted today in my letter to Practice 400 how my dogs have better care and access to care than I do. All because I keep holding abusive professionals accountable. That's it. I'm just defending myself. This is what I get for defending myself. But sure, our public services aren't dishing out violence against women, are they? No, no, no. It's also worth letting everyone know that because of the abuse that I keep receiving from our health department, and thanks to the legal system as well, I have to pay approximately £200 to £300 a month to circumvent their abuse and keep myself well, because they don't provide the care. The health system doesn't provide the care for me. The NHS has only prescribed cannabis, and it's not in the flower form. It's modified Sativex or whatever it's called. They have prescribed that to like 5 people. There's thousands, tens or hundreds of thousands of people in private clinics across the UK getting medicinal cannabis. The UK is one of the biggest exporters and producers of cannabis. I think Theresa May's husband was involved in that, wasn't he? But yet, this is how UK legal medicinal patients are treated. Like drug abusers, like criminals, like worse than dogs. And these people say I'm violent, right? This is insane. This place is insane. So Just thought I'd share that with you. It's also worth noting, because all of this started as an employment case, that I am reliant on my universal credit and anything I earn from self-employment. And because I spent most of my time having to fight all this shit, I can't put that time into my businesses to make them thrive. So I am on a fixed income and I have to pay hundreds a month. That includes my private cannabis prescription and my Bupa healthcare. So is everybody else able to afford that if similar happens to you? But hey, our MLAs don't even care. Our MLAs don't even care. And I'm done asking for help. They're complicit. They've ignored me. It may not be illegal to ignore a constituent, but when a constituent's coming with you about unlawful and criminal behaviour within public services, I don't think higher courts are going to like that. And of course, I'm not taking this to the UK. I have exhausted domestic remedies. This is going higher. So this is why now they just don't even, unless they pull moves like this that actually physically impact my health, that I don't let them fucking ruin my mental health anymore. I don't afford them any morality or understanding that they have any, right? Did that make sense? As in, I used to think that these people should have known better, and oh my God, they must be mistaken somewhere. They just don't understand. They understand exactly what they're doing. I'm not even the first person they've probably done it to. But the ombudsman and regulators just let them get away with it. The GMC said to me when I tried to report oral surgery GP practice partners, two of them, one who had never met, but he signed that fucking false RVP1, right? Which is absolutely in conflict with the GMC. And their Hippocratic oath. It just shows you that it means nothing to these people. They're here for the money. They're here for the professional title and whatever privilege that affords them, and for people to think they are good people. They're not good people. So anyway, what the GMC said to me, because I went off on a tangent, what the GMC said to me was that they would not investigate until NIPSO has concluded. They didn't care that there would still be abusive GPs practicing and trying to issue seizure-inducing medication to epileptics and denying them safe medication because it's addictive, but then go on to offer other addictive medications. I mean, tell me you discriminate legal cannabis patients without telling me you discriminate legal cannabis patients. Rant over. I'm in my smoking grass and kicking ass hoodie today because that's my mood.